Jupiter, the king of our solar system, a planet so enormous, so vast, that it holds dominion over all the worlds in its orbit, including Earth. Its gravitational pull is so powerful, it could snatch asteroids and comets from the outer solar system and fling them across space like a child tossing pebbles. It is a behemoth of gas, a world of storms, of violent winds, and suffocating pressure. But what would happen if you fell into Jupiter? What if, for some reason, you found yourself plummeting into its atmosphere, toward its heart? Would you survive? Could you survive? This journey will take you through a place of extreme conditions where nothing is what it seems, and where the most basic aspects of life, air, water, temperature, pressure, become hostile forces against you. And as we begin this descent, one thing is certain. Your understanding of the universe will never be the same again. There's no turning back now. In the cold vacuum of space, you float, staring ahead at the colossal sphere of Jupiter. From where you are, it seems distant, almost serene. But as you begin your fall, Jupiter's true nature reveals itself. Its size, its gravity, its atmosphere. A place where every physical law, every boundary of what we know about nature, is stretched to its limit. Jupiter's mass is 318 times that of Earth. Its diameter stretches 12 times wider than our planet's, and its gravitational pull, a force 2.5 times stronger than Earth's. Imagine what it would feel like to fall toward this giant. Your body stretched by the very gravity of this gas giant, your bones aching under the immense pull. As you drift closer, the wind speed increases, the temperature plummets, and the atmosphere becomes more hostile with each passing moment. Jupiter's atmosphere is made up mostly of hydrogen and helium, two of the lightest and most abundant gases in the universe. They sound harmless, right? But here, they're not what you think. As you fall toward the planet, you begin to pass through the outer layers of its atmosphere. Thin layers of hydrogen, helium, and traces of methane and ammonia. But what's striking is how quickly the air begins to thicken, how rapidly it becomes an alien soup of swirling clouds, dense gases, and violent winds. The further you fall, the more powerful the winds become. At the top of the atmosphere, the winds rage at speeds of 300 miles per hour, 480 kilometers per hour, stronger than the most powerful tornado on Earth. You're tossed and turned, spinning wildly as the atmosphere seems to pull you in every direction, fighting to hold your place. No longer weightless, you feel the force of Jupiter's gravity pulling you deeper and deeper into the planet's immense reach. You can't stop yourself. There's no escape. The winds are now deafening. The air itself has become alive with the power of a world's weather systems. You are surrounded by a turbulent storm of swirling clouds, the Great Red Spot, a storm large enough to swallow Earth whole, spinning far below you. The atmosphere is no longer a gentle mix of gases, but a storm that forces your body into a helpless drift. At this depth, there's no way to fight back. You can no longer control your trajectory. The atmosphere seems to shift and twist as if the planet is trying to swallow you whole. But it's not just the winds you're battling now. As you descend further into Jupiter, the pressure begins to increase. Slowly at first, almost imperceptibly, but it is relentless. With every mile you fall, the weight of the atmosphere presses harder. The air thickens, becomes more dense. As you enter the middle layers, the gases start to turn from vapor into a thick, soupy mass, difficult to breathe in, suffocating. This is the point where even the toughest spacecraft would begin to experience damage. where even the most advanced technology can no longer protect you. Pressure, a word that seems almost abstract on Earth, but here, it is your constant companion. At 100 miles, 160 kilometers deep, the atmospheric pressure is already 100 times stronger than what we experience on Earth. You feel it in your chest, in every breath you take. But it's not just the pressure against your lungs that's unbearable. It's the crushing weight against your entire body. The wind has now become a thick liquid, and with it comes an intense, unrelenting pressure that presses down on every fiber of your suit. Your body is being squeezed into a smaller and smaller space, the weight of Jupiter's atmosphere bearing down on you like a massive, invisible hand. Every movement feels sluggish, like you're moving through a pool of molasses. The higher you fall, the denser the gases become, until it feels like you're submerged in a thick, gelatinous substance. You are no longer falling through air. You are falling through a liquid, and it's only a matter of time before your suit's life support systems can't keep up. At this depth, Jupiter's atmosphere is no longer simply a collection of gases. It's a vast ocean of compressed hydrogen, methane, and ammonia. You're surrounded by an ocean of gases so dense, it's like being submerged in a metallic ocean, a liquid atmosphere that would crush any human body in seconds without the aid of technology. As you continue to fall, your senses become overwhelmed by the sensory assault. The temperature is dropping drastically now, well below freezing, and yet at the same time, the pressure is heating up. The hydrogen, now compressed to a near-metallic state, becomes a substance capable of conducting electricity, making this part of the planet a swirling, violent mess of energy and chaos. The further you fall, the more you begin to feel the extreme forces at work in this giant world. There is no solid ground to rest on, no surface to stop your fall. The gas around you has become so thick, you can no longer tell where the atmosphere ends and the liquids begin. The final stages of your journey have arrived. The temperature is rising, and the pressure is now so intense, it is beyond what any human could survive. At this depth, you are in the midst of Jupiter's metallic hydrogen, a state of matter that only exists under the crushing pressure of planets like Jupiter. The extreme temperature, several hundred degrees Fahrenheit, combined with the overwhelming pressure, will soon destroy your suit. You can feel it, every inch of you being crushed by the weight of a planet. Your bones, your muscles, your organs, none of it can withstand the forces of this alien world. And as your body is crushed, your suit will begin to fail. It will no longer be able to supply you with air, and soon, the very gases that fill the atmosphere will suffocate you. You've fallen so far into Jupiter's heart, there is no escape. There is no hope of survival. The depth of your fall is not just physical. It is a fall into the unknown, a journey that no human has ever survived. This is Jupiter, a place where nature's most powerful forces converge, a place where nothing can survive the intense pressure, the crushing gravity, and the toxic atmosphere. Yet, despite its deadly nature, Jupiter remains a point of fascination for humanity. We study it from afar, sending spacecraft like Juno to learn from the safety of distance. We send our probes and instruments to explore its clouds, its storms, and its magnetic field, unlocking the secrets of a world so alien, so extreme, that it challenges everything we know about life and the universe. And yet, Jupiter remains an untouchable world, a place of impossible forces. It is a reminder of the raw power of the cosmos and of how fragile we truly are. It is a place that we can never truly understand from a human perspective, a world where no human will ever set foot. But our curiosity will continue to push us forward, to explore the unknown, to seek answers in the stars, even as we stand on the edge of the impossible. Jupiter is a reminder that the universe is vast, powerful, and indifferent to our existence. It stands as a symbol of our endless curiosity, a world that we can study but will never truly understand. A world that calls to us, even as it warns us of the dangers that lie beyond our reach. This is the ultimate frontier, a place of unimaginable extremes, where the very laws of nature are stretched and distorted beyond recognition. And as we continue to explore, we may never fully conquer the unknown, but the journey, the pursuit, will always remain.